and the 55 category.
Waykar, Sneha, Sanjay. There she is. And for the black corner, from France, we have Kenza, Megzari. The chess referee will be Lorenzo De Angelis from Italy. The match can start.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Wolfie. How are you?
We are here with Karl Strugnell, world champion, chess boxing world champion.
One of many of future world champions that we'll be seeing here this week.
Of course, but Karl also is a world champion in real chess boxing, the one out of 11 rounds.
Indeed, indeed.
This is like amateur chess boxing, although the world championships don't have that official title, as there are no really professional chess boxers.
But it's just that there's a lot of competitors, and so we needed to find a system basically where they were able to do more than one fight in a week.
Of course.
If it would have been 11 rounds, there could have been a fighter who didn't fight so much in the first round, and then
of course,
etc. So this
is a good format.
The reason. It's
5 rounds for qualifications and 7 rounds for the finals.
Okay, so this seems to be very fast and quite structured. It's very symmetrical for the moment. I can't really see much, but obviously d4 was played on the first move, and okay, knight f4 has been played. Okay, e5. Now this is interesting. This is a liberating move. So now black has a little bit more space to operate in. And so that helps with maneuvers and such things, because space advantage is just a word, but we have to know what we're doing with it. Okay, here white is taking a little bit of space on the queen side. But I think that this is, she could have done that. She could also just blocked it and just decided to block out the queen side altogether with a move like a5. Here, white is going to have a little bit of an edge on that side of the board, whereas black has the center now. Now it's a full center, and that, I would say, would trump the battle of advantages. It's quite difficult really to say much, because it's I'm having a 2D impression here. With we should be getting the French chess boxer seems definitely to have rhythm on her. I don't know what is there music going through the earphone?
Yes, they have like hard rock music usually.
Hard rock. Well, she's swinging to. I thought it was funky music by the way she was moving.
I can go and check what music they have on today. Yesterday was rock and hard rock.
So okay, so it seems to be some form of liquidation in the center. We remember this Indian fighter from last year, and I must say she must have obviously improved her chess quite a bit. She might not need to have to play, feel obligated to play so fast, but oh, is that an exchange? This one? Okay, let's see what the boxing's gonna look like.
They pass through the passerelle and go into the boxing ring, where we have Valeri as referee.
So as I said, I remember the Indian fighter from last year, and boxing-wise, she was doing very well. We know that she's she's got a big heart. You know, she's definitely going to go for it. And she had the fight I remember, she had a bit of a reach advantage. So maybe this time there won't be that, and she'll have to show a bit more technical skill. I don't know anything about the French fighter for the moment, except for her rhythm, apparently.
I remember a fight too, was actually a very nice fight to watch.
I love to see the confidence on these kids. I mean, you know, if I may say kids, because they are quite young. But I remember going in the ring and, you know, even after 10 fights, and you know, you're never fully confident. Maybe it's a bit of a poker face. Maybe they are hiding, you know, the underlying stress. But in any case, they seem very cool, calm, and collected, as the Rolling Stones would say. Andre, I believe, Russian referee for this fight.
There's something going on there. The seconds out.
Well, it's better to have a problem at this point, because there's been no boxing for the moment, and in this particular instance, nobody can say that, oh, they are, you know, for example, getting their breath back or anything, because there's been no boxing. It's a little less of an issue.
Yes. I agree
Once we've had that first round of boxing, on the second round of boxing, it's a little bit different, because every minute that passes is, you know, got to be to the advantage of the person with less cardio, you know.
Yeah, better now than later. Of course, for the person having to go away from the ring and come back, she will come back in a different mood, in a different state.
But it's not good for the nerves of the fighters. Of course, this is the moment. The second you know, the bell goes and the first punches are exchanged, stress actually, you know, finds an outlet and comes down a little bit. You know, the catharsis has started. But this is really the worst.
This is the first female fight of these World Championships. Yesterday were all male fights. The reason was because in women's chess boxing there are less athletes, so yesterday we had to do like some quarterfinals in men, and maybe also the last 16.
We fight them together? Okay. He's standing in. Okay. So, this is going where? Not in the room, on the internet, yeah? Oh, there we are. Oh, look how look how handsome I am.
Yeah, you are. I like your beard. It's getting
whiter.
Whiter, yeah.
By the year.
Yeah.
At some point, we won't see the Irish genes anymore. They're disappearing.
I met you, I think, in 2013 or 2014.
It was totally red at that point. It's totally ginger, yeah?
Yeah.
That was 10 years ago, huh? Were you at that first fight I had with Tim?
Yeah. I was at your first fight, I think.
Because I had the one with James Pope, but before that there was Tim Woolgar.
Which one?
With Tim Woolgar.
Yeah, first?
No. That was my first in London. Yeah,
I remember you were at the Scala. We met at the Scala. Also, we spoke. Is it possible you went to the Scala before fighting? I mean,
no.
You went there for your first fight.
Definitely. What a great venue that was, the Scala.
Yeah,
that's
fantastic.
gone down the tubes now. Now it's at the Boston Arms.
Oh,
Have you been there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they made it a lot better. Before, it was on a flat surface, so there was we were at the same level as the public, and now they've put it on, a pedestal, an estrade. Oh, we're off.
Yeah, we start.
Okay.
Eventually.
So a bit of a pendulum style maybe. A bit messy for the start. Bit of an adrenaline dump. So
Yeah, very little defense and a lot of willingness to offend.
exactly. And this is exactly what we saw from her last time, and she does it very well. The French fighter has to learn to cover up a little bit more, pick her spots. It's not only about cardio and rhythm. There you go. Okay, she's picking up.
She's been counted, a standing count. And the rules of this World Championship says that 2 standing counts or 2 counts in 1 round, you're out.
2
in
in
3
the same round.
in 3 in a match.
I think
you're out.
actually that's fair
This
because it's
is
a
for
shorter
qualifications. In the
definitely.
finals will be 3 and 4. 3 in 1 round, 4 in a match.
I think she's doing a great job of moving around.
Yeah,
She's
she
not doing a
got-
very good job of covering up. She has to really
She
just be
got
tighter
a
on
couple
the
of bad punches.
on the punches there. I think that the ref did absolutely stop that. That was a correct stop though. A bit more head movement maybe. She's very good. Her footwork is fine, but obviously the ref is
The
now
French
hesitating.
should defend a bit more. She's getting punched a lot and she ran the risk of being counted a second time.
Exactly. I think the ref is going to step in at some point. He obviously
He
doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
Because he wants to give her a chance.
Yes.
Obviously, she would be disappointed.
Yeah.
And I think
At
she
least
can resist it.
Get into a second round.
There you go. I think that
Yes, it's just a mouth guard. And the mouth guard came out from the Indian. That gave the chance to the French to get some strength back.
why isn't she just putting her gloves up and just...
Now probably they told to the French to move a bit around.
And it's true that it is difficult to think of your...
It's
She
just
got
a
a
slip.
Was it a slip or was it a knockdown?
I think something happened. We didn't see from the video, but with the feet, something with the leg.
She's definitely very good with long, straight punches. And Kenza, who I believe her name is, should be trying to do a little bit more head movement, just trying to slip the punches. Because she is... The Indian fighter is actually fighting at a distance, you know. She's not at mid-range. She's actually quite far away. And she's just using her long reach. This is the longest 2 minutes. There you go. That's the 10-second count. Will she? I think she'll get through this one. But definitely, I think she's happy to get through it, but probably not too happy with her performance. The Indian fighter definitely did. I ignore her name. I'm so sorry about that. I haven't been given a sheet with that. I'll ask for it in the future. And back to the chess. So here for people who are just joining us, or maybe watching chess boxing for the first time, I think there's a big misconception in chess boxing. The question is mostly asked: how do you ever play chess once you've been punched in the face? And I don't really believe it's all that much about being punched in the face, so to speak. I think that's actually going to give you more of a survival mode. It's much more about your cardio and about stress levels.
So, Karl, with you now we will have Petr Zukov, Vice President of WCBO.
Welcome, Peter.
Thank you, my friend. Glad to be here. So we had quite an exciting boxing matchup.
Quite an exciting one.
Headhunting and zero defense.
That's it. Well, they're both trying to use their reach.
Oh, wow. Now we have perfect. We have an electronic board now.
Okay.
This is much more convenient.
So totally blown
You
open
have
center.
it here as well.
Oh, we have it here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that would be easier. Okay. So knight g4, quite an aggressive move. I think I still have to count the pieces. So there is an exchange. Less that h3 wasn't very precise. Now the exchange got back. Now there's a pin.
Yep.
That bishop can't move, or the queen will be swapped off the board. And maybe she should have tried to overprotect it. You know, maybe
Yeah,
like
I would.
rook e8.
Yeah, exactly. I would use the rook to protect it, but things are developing quite fast here.
Indeed. Well, we see that the round of boxing did take its toll, as we say, and
As it always does.
as it always does. And the king is pretty much open, so that white king on g1, even though for the moment there's no harm that could come its way, in the long run, as long as the queens are on the board, it's always kind of going to be in danger, whereas the black king is slightly better protected, tucked away there behind its pawns.
Now they're taking a little bit of time to assess the position, which I would do if I were them.
Well, they definitely, Kenza picked up on what we were saying, rook e8, rook e7. These are very solid moves. I think she has to
Very
try
solid aggressive moves from the white.
rook b5.
Rook b5, yeah.
So exactly what I was saying about that black king being in safety, maybe no longer the case, because
Now, yeah, loses bishop.
for the moment she's taking the pawns, but then it can go to the other side of the board, and there are a few ways there to start.
Interesting.
It is
how
indeed.
did this happen? Take back.
So
Just lost the queen there.
now that's a mistake though. Bishop takes, and they're back in the game. She didn't see that.
She didn't see that,
Yeah,
but I think we're close to.
Okay, there was a wrong, an illegal move, I believe, that just happened. I think the pawn on f7 has disappeared.
Yeah, I think they took it back, the position to where it was because it was an illegal move.
Indeed. Okay, so now it's just a matter of technique. As
Yeah, the whites are pushing for a mate now.
This was the fifth world champion Mikhail Botvinnik. Now it's just a matter of technique.
Exactly. Yeah, well, now with the whites pushing and plenty of time on the clock,
And especially
I
that
think
the boxing side was also
another illegal move.
But she might want out at this point, because the boxing, she was down. If on the chess, she's going to be losing too.
Yeah, well, I don't expect a knockout in a girls' bout, so I think we might have a winner already here with the whites, no?
I believe so. They might not be a knockout, but there could be enough counts.
If there's enough knockdowns, yeah. But on the boxing side, I think the Indian fighter had a bit of an edge.
But I saw her play last year in Antalya, and I must say her chess is wildly improved.
Well, exactly.
Wildly,
exactly.
Which is a real pleasure.
She was decent. Her boxing was decent
already,
but her chess was basic.
Very basic.
Now she's pretty good.
And she was playing fast too with a rhythm. So
Yeah,
she was seeing the
exactly.
Not perfect yet. Still a job to be done.
Well, I didn't see the opening from then, but was it? Oh, you didn't
but
see
it? But it was
it.
structured. It was very symmetrical. Not too many risks being taken.
But decent.
Nobody's giving hands.
Okay.
There's no hanging pieces.
But I get that. I guess that's what we want for those, guys and girls to improve year after year.
But she's such aggressive. So,
Yeah. I like the simplicity. The 1-2s are working.
Yeah. But she's just using that reach. She knows what her advantage is, and she just uses it to perfection. Now, Black is definitely covering up. Much better. She's...
Yeah, well, she took so many punches in the first round. Oh, turning. Yeah, she just slipped there or something, yeah.
Is there water maybe on the...
No, I don't know. Maybe a little bit too enthusiastic. Too much weight on the front foot. Rookie's mistake. Oh, hard punches.
Yeah,
wow.
That was a deserved stop. That
Three in a row.
Definitely.
1-2, 1-2, and then 3 got through.
Because they are long, straight punches, but at the same time, she's taking slightly small angles. They're coming over the top. They're coming from different sides. And it's the punch that you don't see coming that they're the worst.
And still, she's predominantly, I'd say 99% hunting for the head. And still she's successful because the...
Well, we could say she isn't going to the body enough, but she's having success.
Yeah, she has a lot of success. I agree with you fully. But, you know, the French fighter is courageous with all these...
Well, you know,
with all this pressure, she's still fighting back.
Even when you were, you know, if you read the Nikopol trilogy, which I recommend very, very strongly to do.
Absolutely.
If you haven't yet. And you know, there's not only the result; it was also about the violence levels and all these, you know, the Briggs.
Absolutely.
So this is it's all part of the show.
Absolutely, pure courage, and you know, she's going forward now. Look. And like in the first round, we see that the Indian fighter is gassing out. By the end of the round, she's almost gassed out. And
it's the problem of actually having that success. There's
exactly.
always a downside to it.
Yeah, and then that French is now advancing, even with the lack of defense. Look, she's continuing to advance.
Well, she's having a...
That's her only chance. You see the... You see the white smile? Oh, she's not feeling well.
I think she...
Gosh. Yeah. She's not feeling well at all. Now we have a chance. She's vomiting. Look. Wow, she's not fine. She's not feeling well.
That happens with cardio. Excessive cardio.
Wow, she's very close to winning on chess, but she's not feeling well at all. Let's see if she has the courage. She does. Look, she's fighting back. And she's moving better. I think she's feeling better now. Wow.
I think I see... I don't know if she wants to be in tears or have a huge smile on her face.
I think she's in tears, to be honest with you. I think...
It seemed like a Mona Lisa moment there, you know.
A little bit, but I think she's close to bursting into tears. She wasn't feeling well at all. She was about to faint.
But it's a case I really would not know what to do if actually, because I always would want to continue a fight. But what happens when you throw up? That's a totally different story. I'm not even sure what the referee is supposed to do. What are the rules?
Well, I think they did the right thing. They opened the count. She was fine by the end of it. She was fighting back.
Definitely.
So I think some fair judging there.
There you go.
So I guess we're 4 or 5 moves away from the mate. What do you say?
It can't be much longer.
Yeah.
And I think that anyway, what's the time on the clock? So you got a minute there.
Plenty.
And how long are the chess rounds, Peter? Because I'm not even that sure. Are they 3 minutes?
I think they're 3 minutes. I'm not sure the ladies though.
So this
must be. There must be.
Oh, there it's mate.
It's mate. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, bravo.
Wow. Turned out to be a hard-fought victory.
But I feel that Kenza did have that about a minute of glory there.
What's going on there? Why aren't they stopping the clock?
It should be. I think. No, it is.
They did.
It's just on our screen. There's a bit of a lag. Maybe.
Okay, it's over.
Well, I am actually happy for the French fighter to have that minute of glory, to get something out of it. You know, it wasn't...
She showed some heart. She went back and you know, advanced and had her opponent in trouble. So kudos to her. I mean, she's weathered the storm. And she's obviously...
Well, she's got a bit of a smile.
And she's new to the sport. It's clear.
New,
yeah.
But the chess was decent. Maybe played a little bit too much in haste. But that's also the format. You know, the format does incite you to speed things up a little bit and not get too back behind on the clock.
Wow. Now there's a smile on her face. See the difference?
There was no Mona Lisa there. That was a different picture altogether.
Now that's us for some reason.
Yeah, well, we're just too handsome, I guess.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
to box and then back to checkmate?
It was a strong fight. I mean, she is a strong fighter. And because of the weather and we have traveled so long, so I wasn't, able to cope up with that climate. But now, like, after the first round, it was like my body got used to it. And the board was also great for me today. So, yeah.
How does it feel for the first victory for India?
It's always amazing because we do have our president sir over here and everyone, my team members are very supportive. So it was a first win for us, but definitely the next fights would be amazing for our team. Yeah.
Beautiful. Congratulations.